of the busiest times of the year, and that makes the need for families to stay in touch even greater. Verizon has a new innovative solution, the Verizon Family App, to keep your whole family safe and connected on their devices. Verizon Marketing President Andy Brady and Verizon Tech expert Andy Choi joined me in the studio to share why this is so important for our kids, especially.
You know, we try to help all of our customers out, but as a parent myself, I have 5 children you and I were talking about earlier. I didn't have to really deal with this because my kids are a little bit older. Your children are 5 and 7, and when is the right time? And I think what we think about a lot is how do we help all of the parents, how do we help all of our customers, but parents in particular, figure out what that time is. And then what are the rules? You know, you think about the rules that are out there. It's a privilege. It's not an expectation. It's a privilege to have a phone as a kid. And we talk a lot about how do we set boundaries. What are the appropriate things that are the family rules, if you will? Turn it off at dinner time. Turn it off before you go to bed.
Keep it out of your room.
Keep it out, for sure. And then, more importantly, how do you keep them safe? Because as you and I were talking about off the air, you have a 5 and a 7-year-old, then when is the right time? And how do you keep them safe? Because unfortunately, there are some bad actors out there. And so a lot of the things that we talk about online, and Andy Choi will talk about here in a moment with the tools that we use, are to prepare you and parents like you for that time, that period of time. And when it's the right time, certainly we'd love to sell you something. But to be candid with you, if it's not the right time, I don't want you to.
All right, and so you have on the website, it has a lot of information. It's like a resource guide, wouldn't you say?
In fact, actually, we have a lot of resources online at Verizon, but we're actually talking about an app that for Verizon customers, it is free. It's called Verizon Family. And these are all the things that Andy's talked about with our team at our stores, with our customers. And what it does is it essentially kind of solves a lot of the different questions that parents may have when it comes to tracking content, or, you know, you've got family maps where you're, figuring out where, Billy and Susie are, right? They've got live tracking of the devices there. You're able to curate kind of what they're seeing, like who their contacts are. And obviously, this is a situation where you don't want to, police the children when it comes to these devices, but you want to make sure this opens up conversation. This is something that we talk about all the time.
Well, I think we were also on the way down here, and you and I were sharing earlier. What does everything mean?
Yes.
And all of my kids, they're at the tail end of being a teenager, but everything they say, I don't understand.
In shortcuts. They're in like letters. Like, what is LBV? Laughing but very serious, or IK.
I'm not quite sure.
All of this stuff.
On the app, it'll
go.
tell you, because it basically gives you a syllabus, if you will, of all of the different words what means what. So
that is awesome. What about when it comes time for monitoring how much they're using?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, it really kind of, depending on kind of how little your little ones are, we've got devices that'll help you do that. So if you take a look at, obviously, the very popular Gizmo Watch 3, we've got the Pixel 8a. These are devices that are actually designed for children. So the watch itself, it's sort of your starter phone there. So you can approve contacts. These are the only contacts they'll have, your little ones. And then you can also approve the messages. These are the only messages that you can send and receive and things like that. So, those are ways that you can, monitor content, but also you are able to filter some of the things that your children may be digesting, taking in. I mean, this is something that Andy talks about a lot with our team in terms of, making sure that when a customer comes in, if they're moms and dads and they have, questions about this, to really understand the story behind the device. That's really the key here. It's not just, hey, here's the device, we put it in your hands, see you later. This is a conversation we're having with all of our customers.
I think it's a technical journey, too. I mean, at the end of the day, tech is so pervasive in all of our lives. And how do you manage that tech? I mean, certainly you manage it very differently than I manage it, which is, and we kind of probably do it a little bit the same, but kids manage it very differently.
Oh, very much so.
And how do you keep a good watchful eye on and protect them in every way possible?
Yeah.
And I think these tools that we have, from the beginner watch to the cell phone that all of us use every day, they're just used differently. And if we can help you and every parent out there, then I think we win.
I'm loving this app. But also, let's talk about some of the more mature people in our lives.
And this is the good stuff.
You got a lot of devices for them as well.
Yeah, we're looking at the Samsung Galaxy Flip 6. We've got the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 there, and of course these are all you're able to use Verizon Family, the app with that. But for your kids there, those headphones, fantastic way, crystal clear sound. So when Papa Brady's checking in on the kids, hey, where you at? You get the, you can
hear him
you're on the
clearly.
go. Exactly.
Oh, I'm having a hard time with the connection. No, that doesn't work there, huh? Right?
Exactly.
And then, of course, everybody loves the flip phone. I was concerned about the flip phone because the screen is the entire length of the phone. How well does that work, Andy?
It's fantastic. I mean, you could, fold it down, and you've got yourself a big giant screen there in the front there. You're using the front camera there. It's a very much an on-the-go kind of device there. And obviously, we know how much our little ones, our teenagers, our younger adults are on the go. So it's a challenge to, make sure that we're keeping our kids safe, but certainly it can be done.
And the Verizon app is the way to get it done.
Verizon Family App, yep.
All right. Well, gentlemen, thanks for coming in and sharing this tech. Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays to you. And I hope that we see you and on both your children in our stores soon. There we go.
Oh, so good. I'm glad my kids are in school. You can't watch this, right? Grab those phones and scan the QR code for more information or visit Verizon.com/Verizon Family.